Hello YouTube. Today will be a bit different because I am going to drive a different car, not my favorite, on a different circuit, definitely not my favorite, but due to very high finishing of the what to do next setup poll, I have to do it. So let's start. I loaded a Kota setup, which was the last I did with this car. Okay. We don't need wing here. 1.7. That could be bad. Let's see. Let's go a bit negative rake. Oh, wow. Let's try it with very soft suspension first. TC would be around 6. Okay. Much more caster. There are not many sharp turns here.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay, let's do a few laps. Oh my god, this coffee grinder. Is this the vacuum cleaner or the coffee grinder? Sounds a bit better outside. Not much. At least it has some blow-off sound of the turbo. That's a bit aggressive turning. Too late on the brakes. Hello Yux. Unless it's a Porsche 992, they should be fine. The Porsche 992 had a very big suspension change around 110. I think it's 1.9.8, but not sure. But it could be 110. Never mind. So anything after 1.9.6 should be viable for all cars. Except the 992 Porsche. Or even some of the earlier. Oh yeah, wait. the 992 was updated in 1.9.6. Yes, so 992 setups after 1.9.6, and every other car for all 1.9s are fine. Yeah, that's it. I just had to think about it. There were some BOP changes, but nothing major. Yeah, all 9.1.9 setups should be fine for the Ferrari 296. I think I even renamed my post 1.9.6 setups because they are just fine, like perfectly fine for 1.10. Let's do this lap. You're welcome. Do this lap for the pressures. Oh, okay. Was not happy there.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Okay. Few things. We don't need that much TC. It's a slow track. It was 9.6, although I think I will go down a bit. And let's watch the pressures in Motec. Front, there was some pressure loss. Oh, we lost 3 at the right, at the front. The left was almost good, like we can go 2 click higher. And on the right, we have to go 1 minus 3, that's 7. So 2 click on the left, 7 on the right. I went down. Oops. Not that one. I went up 2 on the left because it was peaking in the straight, and in the corner it was peaking 6.8. Rear pressures are 1 on the left and 10 on the right. So 1, 10. Dampers are looking decently nice. I would not touch them yet. And what I wanted to see is bump stops. They are activating at 30 millimeters at the front. And I will want to limit them few of the turning braking, especially like, let me check where I get a lot of oversteer. Like here, this right-hander. So I want to limit the front movement a bit there because I will lower the front right height to gain speed. The car reached 22 mils here. That means we have to put 8mm less at the front to just barely reach here. So we will do -10 at the front. I hope that's millimeter. Looks weird. This car is weird. I don't like the shitbox. My favorite car, as you all know. Just this guy's the LMP car. Too eager to do everything. Too easy to drive. Not teaching its drivers. So minimum right height at the front. Bump stops limiting the front. So I will give some like 3 clicks at the front, and I won't touch the rear bump stops yet. Decrease the TC a bit. Tire life will be viewed later, but should be fine with 2.9. Let's see how this fares. Those damn snaps. I hate them. Whoa. Okay. We need just make the whole car stiffer and not dive it that much. I don't want to. No, let's try even lower. Like, okay. Medium front right height is very twitchy. Just grips too much. Much better. Who put those debris on the track? Okay. Front height is still too low. We just have to go higher. We'll increase the rear one a bit. Help the tires to warm up. Left curve still upsets the car way too much. Will trigger to rotate at the rear. We'll try TC5. That will not help the turn in part.
Well done, mate. First one fastest lap.
Hey Samuel, thank you very much, I'm fine. Although not my favorite car track combo, far from it. Hey yes Pro, thank you very much, that's super nice of you. Will you be late? Shift again? Still don't know how you can drive this car so fast. Okay, TC5 helps tremendously. But I will still stiffen the front a bit. Maybe even play with the dampers.
Well done, mate. This has been your muscle best.
Let's try one more lap. Oh, you are not at home already. Okay. I was hoping you could catch the stream before leaving. So you will go to Italy soon, right? That's a nice time with a controller. The sad thing is, basically no one online cares what you drive and how. Just the results. Okay, that was a bit scary, but at least I was not dead. Way too eager to turn in. Avoid that sausage. Let's finish the lap for the telemetry. Okay. Let's check a few things first. Let's check the tires. Times. Monza 47.3 is the 101 time. And 48.3 is the 102. So we are aiming for like high 47s. What did I? Okay. I am doing exactly 102 in the hot hot session, and Monza is a very fast track, so cold air helps a lot. Tire pressures, there were no pressure lost. Neither at the front, neither at the rear. That's good. And at the front, I need 1 click less, maybe, on the front left, and 2 click more on the front right. At the rear, rear left is perfect. Rear right needs -2. Yeah, 3. So 0 + 2, 0 - 2. Okay. Plus, minus. That's great. Let's save it as Evo 3. Also, I increase the TC to 5. I know the shitbox drives high TCs. They try to minimalize it because of like shooting out of the corners. Wanted to check the bump stops. Okay. Okay. Not used at the rear at all, but we don't need that anywhere. We have enough rotation, more than enough. And at the front, they are basically reaching a lot, but not bottoming out. That's good to hear. The dampers are flat. We need a bit more bump at the front. So both. This, I will decrease the front low rebound and the rear bump, so the car can squat a bit more. Right heights felt decent. I will increase the front wheel rate even more, and I think I'm going to try low anti-roll bars at the front. Just try it. Well, no, I don't. Like a bit less. Maybe that helps with the bumps because the front wheel have a bit more independent. And for the turn-in, I will increase the rear toe a tiny bit. Let's see. Car was not bad, by the way. It was just like not super stable, but this car is just twitchy. Has all kind of micro twitchiness. Okay, the rear grips up much more nicely now. Turning is still a bit abrupt, but let's wait until I have proper pressures. But I'm planning to increase the front right height even more. Like, it does not hurt that much of the straight line speed, and the car does not need this much aero cornering at all. It has enough already. wheel rotates way too much. Could that be due to the rear toe? Let's like try 0 toe at the rear. Tiny bit more camber and increase the front right height. Yes, I can like try. Well, not yet. I can do that mid driving if it's still. So if like it still does that in corner slides, I will increase the TC a bit. Now it slides again in turning, so higher brake bias. Try TC2 at 2. Maybe a bit more cutting helps. Because I can feel on my pedal that it does kick in. Let's try the TC1 at 4. Nope, 5. Okay, much better. Decent. Still not stabilizing enough, so let's try TC6 and brake balance will be... Hello, Agent Zen. Brake balance will be like 60.4. That time was decent. It was just a bit twitchy. I will do those rather on the quali setup. The race setup should be rather forgiving. How are you on this lovely day, Mr. Zen? Okay, that was a bad corner. Back to 60 brake base. No, Mustafa, I made a poll on my Discord to what setups to do, which are missing. What happened there? And sadly, this was pretty high on it. I drove the ditch. No. What happened there? Apart from this, that this is a shitbox. Coming in. Okay, the rear tire went into the ditch. I will make this setup even more forgiving. So 60, 6, 2, and make the right height even higher. So like bit less front caster. Well, actually, I need max in the corners, slow corners. Like higher steering ratio. Butterfly. Also, steering ratio is personal preference in my setups, as it should be. So that's your call how you drive the car that way. But yes, Mustafa, you were right on that. This is far from my favorite combination. It's a shitbox. Avoid the curb yet. Low tire pressures. Hey Hanex. Yes, this is the best car to learn how to trail brake, how to do weight transfers, drive without very invasive electronics. Like, be mindful what inputs you do, because you cannot correct them. Yeah, exactly my opinion too, for the 296. It just helps the driver so much. It won't teach his driver to drive with proper techniques. Like, I don't mind if like super fast drivers drive it if they like it. Usually they don't. But when beginners get the suggestion, just drive the 296. No, don't. You never learn how to drive properly. Or at least you will do much trouble. It's not a GT3 car, it's a damn LMP car. Not belong to these races. Also listen to this damn coffee grinder. Blech. Okay, right height definitely helps. It's an off-road car now. Turn-in is muted enough. Exit is not too deadly. Let's drive one more lap, just, well, not for fun, but for data, for science. Too late on the brakes. I had way too much speed. No one saw that. Well, the thing is, I think they just made it too good. That's why people hate it. Although I don't find it good because this twitchiness, like, it does, like, I muted the hell out of the car and still it's super twitchy. At least if they would have put an engine into it. Okay, driving the ditch is still forgiving, so that's good. I mean, compared to the car, good. I will say this is a decent setup for racing. So let's save it with proper pressures and touch set. Also save it as the code setup so I don't accidentally delete it. Oh yeah, like it feels like a toy, I agree. Also, using a smartphone for rear view camera, but like, meanwhile all other cars have a professional racing grade Bosch or something, and much bigger, and less, like, that toy thing, it just looks funny. Also the interior is like, nah. And the rear is horribly, like it's so ugly. Look at that. Okay, quality setup. Meh. Give some negative reto. It don't need too much. I just need it for better. But let's try a lot of rear toe first, like much better acceleration out of the corners. Front wheel is straight. Much less electronics, fuel, like 3 liters a lap, so 13. And stabilize the front with even less bump stop. And meh. No, let's try extreme and go up from there. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who ate this car. I hope you saw the meme. Let me post it. The YouTube chat. Give me a second. There it is. Where's my own live stream? Okay, there it is. Watch this. That's my opinion. Hey, just like 15 minutes. Seconds. I warm the tires meanwhile. Yes. You cannot say that, it's a Ferrari. No, it's a shitbox. So true. We always joke about like banning this car from server to an ERA, which is the lower split. My PB on Monza? I think it was with the McLaren. But I don't know, don't remember it, just give me a sec. Definitely wasn't slow. Where it is. Yep. There you go. This was my PB. I don't see the number. 16.1. Okay. But I think they nerfed the McLaren a bit, so like it would like 16.3. Okay, well, I said that was no joke. Holy smokes, it turns. Ouch. No, people want aggressive setups for quality. They will get it. Also auto steer. Maybe an instant win button? Like machine guns? Pasta rockets? Okay. Bit too much. Bit too much. Okay, let's control it with electronics. And maybe bit more right hand. Yeah, this car just needs a few pasta rockets at the back and spaghetti machine gun at the front. Hey Pit Viper! Shitboxers! I am resisting that. I just have to drive it. Yeah. That will be like legit 296 move. Yeah, the 488 at least had some characteristics and flows. Like it had woodblock suspension, but it had awesome rotation. A fun engine note, definitely. Not my favorite from the inside, but I agree it's like fun. Okay, let's try TC5. Which one, Pit Viper? If you don't mind asking. Camus. I think you said Camus. Hey, what are this? Nice. No, this is not. This is pure torture for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. Well, I had like not too bad opinions on the Camus, so I wish you the best. One of my league mates is using it. He got it for a review and he has the 8 Newton meters, I think, and he's quite happy with it. There was one issue, but he solved it. I think it was software locked a bit, but some like hard resetting solved it. Also, it was not during a race, it was not turning on, but he solved it somehow. And since that, it's working without issues. Questions: do you want to? Like, you will have a proper wheel. You can drive proper cars. Okay. Quality setup is stable. I don't know what the definition of competitive for you, but I am driving a wheel. Oh, okay. Also, Ike is, I think, in the plot. So, second highest split. Okay, quality setup is actually drives decently. 57.4 in the hot session. I can take that. Let's save it with also check the tire pressures. Still fine. Okay. Q2. And save it as the cold, just to not lose it, and jump into the cold session. Oh, you will be much more capable with the wheel and the load cell pedal, trust me. Like it's not in the same league. Like, your limits will be higher because you will be able to do more reactive driving and less predictive driving, and you need both basically. Can we do brake ducts 1? Let's try.
Green light. Give it all you can.
It's not a diesel, it needs ignition to start. Mine? Thank you, mine was fine. It was a bit hot in the night, so I did not sleep the best, but nothing to really complain. Work was fine as always. I melted while coming home on my bike. And now I am sitting in my cold room, driving an awesome simulator with an awesome rig, with some really nice YouTube guys. What else should I name? Okay. And how was yours? Bicycle. I live in a mid-sized town, and it's just so much easier to travel with bicycle. Also, I do a lot of cycling. Not recently, but like in the last 10 years, I rode more than 10,000 kilometers per year. This year is a bit off, like half of it. I am concentrating a bit more on YouTube. Also, I moved to Threads, etc. But I am planning to go back at the fall and do a bit more cycling. Brakes are not happy. Oh, that's very nice. Also, I heard LFM is a bit like a massacre now, so gaining safety rating now is definitely a good thing. Front ducts definitely need to be opened. They are melting. Which is sad because my front right is a bit under pressure, but under temperature still. Okay, it's super easy to drive over a car, even with super high pressure tires. Ah, okay. Typical public lobby tactics. Oops. Yeah, those ducts need to be opened. +7. There's no other way around because I was spinning due to the front brake was basically melting. And the rear one was not. So my brake balance was basically shifted to the rear. Yes, in straight line you need very high braking balance, very rear brake balance, which is the low number. I won't say it's like maximum low, but yeah. On front engine cars I found that like I am finding the limit of brake balance at the rear, but that is due to I am making the car a bit understeery in the mechanical part to shoot out of the corners. And in a high speed section you are brake pad limited anyways. In the low speed section you have more of the mechanical grip, which is at the rear, so I can put my brake bias to the rear a lot. About other setups, I don't know. I am not driving other ones. But mid-engine and rear-engined cars are different. So it's not as simple. Also, brake balance depends a lot on the rest of the setup. Shoot it a tiny bit. Never mind, I need the delta, so I keep pushing this lap. Depends on what is strong for you, but the graphics card, at least an RTX 4070 for the Quest, and a decent CPU. But it's not as demanding as people say. If you do the Quest with vertical cropping, like what you see on the stream vertically, so up and down, is how much I see, and it feels like I am wearing a helmet and watching through the helmet slit, basically. And this 36% it means that basically I tripled the performance of the VR. So I'm running like super high 165% VR pixel. This is basically the super sampling, so the driver is set to like 5400 by 4000 or something like that, and plus that, so it's rendering like 9K by 6K, then the crop, so it's like 9K by 2.5K, and I'm using DLSS 3.6 or whatever with preset E. I used to use the temporal TA Gen 5, but this looks better on stream, so I switched this solely for the stream. And it does some temporal reconstruction, and it looks great. I see much more to the left and right than you do, like 30% more both sides. But up and down is the same as you see. Also, I'm playing at 120 Hz, don't forget that. That's like, with that resolution, it's pretty high. But I have a 4080 Super. Should have been back on the throttle way earlier. Okay, some improvement. There I was too early on the throttle. This car is just crazy easy to drive. It's not even funny. Not even remotely funny. Just goes through the everything. Oh my god. Car should have been banned. Okay, that will be fine for a race lap. And let's load the quali. +7 all around. Basically 47 low race pace without sweating. Cheat box. This will be a bit different though. Less of a handful. But should be capable of going sub 47. Let's see. Okay. Hey Madeleine. Oh yes, my favorite shitbox. It's so great. It needs a lot of driving techniques. It does not go over curb, definitely, like a monster truck. Sarcasm. It just goes through the car with the race setup. Like, you cannot even make it fold. The quality setup is a bit more funny. So at least I have some fighting now. But the race setup just not even remotely funny. How is it to drive to like 47 low pace? And how are you, Matt? Yeah, like with the quality setup, it should be possible. Yeah, the Mustang races were fine. Okay. Quality needs some change. Just put a TC to 6. It'll be fine. Or, I don't know, like more rear toe? I mean, more negative rear toe? Worth a try. Almost can do I have? Nope. Nope. Tires. Tires. Oh, wiper. Yes, it does. Watch this. This was the race setup. Another lap. Yet another lap. The race setup is just stupid easy to drive. No, Matt. Watkins Glen is basically one of my decent fast track, and I love the Ford. Pit Viper, you can do that with any car, you just have to increase the right height. And yeah, set up the car properly. So, Matt, no, I don't need BOP. Just practice more. It will be fine. I'm not that fast. Like, a few guys were faster than me yesterday. I just was a bit more consistent. Hello, Emre. A round wheel is completely fine. You won't have any... So unless you hit your knees into it, there's nothing wrong using a round wheel. Basically, in race cars, they started using not round wheel for like pace limitations, because drivers were sitting so low and so flat, they started hitting their knees into the wheel, and it was like also some weight saving stuff like that. But in a sim rig where you can sit a bit more comfortably positioned, there's nothing wrong with using a round wheel. Some of the flat wheels, like this one, what you see in the game, and these, like, they can have a bit more comfort for having a different curvature than a round wheel will have for that radius. So, but that's like small thing. Don't worry, like you can race top level with a round wheel, no issues. Thank you, Matt, but you are wrong. I just practice a bit more than others, that's it. Plus I can set up my car for myself. That helps a lot. Like, overcoming some of my issues. And the Ford is really fitting my driving style, which is slow in fast out. All these combined results yesterday. You are welcome, Emre. Mario Kart. Yeah, like with, like, I don't know, 1080 steering ratio. I mean steering degree. What the hell? Okay. Quality setup needs some working. It's just not funny. Yep, that should work. Bananas. I'm not that fast, guys, but you are super nice. Like, compared to the aliens, I am nowhere. Like, those guys run sub 101% consistent race for multiple sessions. Yes, a deaf sausage banana. Are there any yellow something there? Then that could be a banana, you were right. These are sausages, these were red. Indeed, these are yellows. Okay. These are angry bee bananas, yellow and black. What kind of PC upgrade you get, if you don't mind sharing? Okay, TC6 is a bit too invasive. I have an idea, like run TC6 only in Ascari and maybe TC4 everywhere else. Okay, and which one you will planning to get? Okay, TC6 is fine there. Let's try TC5 in Parabolica. Okay. And TC4 in the chicanes. Overshot it a bit. Quite a bit. Never mind. One more lap. Oh, I see. Try to not overshoot it this time. And now I screw up the exit. Oh, come on. Okay, let's just go back to previous one. Yep. Nope, not this one. The first one. This one. This one was the real shit. And playing with the TC should be fine in Parabolica. Ascari. So let's set it up to TC6 by default. The same for the hot one. New tires. So this was a bit more decent in the hot session. Probably I got more tire grip. That's not too nice, Pit Viper. Have a fun race. Also, thanks for keeping the stream open. Always appreciated. Should I sing to you, if that helps? No, I think everyone will be deaf. Or deaf, or how do you say it? Let's not cut this yet. Toto anti-Africa. I don't know any very famous Hungarian who sang in English language, so cannot do a better example than Toto. It's a bit overshot. It was a bit missed. Let's see how deadly Ascari is. Not at all. Okay, I think I will keep 6 TC there too. Fuck! Definitely lost 2 times there. Not happy.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Why I had to screw the last lap? It was so decent. Losing 2 times in the last freaking corner. Okay, that's a 46, but I'm really not happy with it, so let's try it again. It was basically an ugly lap. Also, I'm going to save the setup with TC5, because that's a decent middle zone. Is he on the tires yet? Avoiding all the curbs. To TC3 for the chicane. Worth a try. It's free. Easily. Okay, so for a good Ascari. Nope. Nope. Even this car has limits. Sometimes I just don't feel the edges of this car. It's so weird. I hate the shitbox. I hope I'm on new tires. Yeah, I should. TC2? I'm not sure that I'm on new tires. Car feels a bit weird. Definitely feels weird. Bananas. Okay. Give me a decent Asari. I will read your comment soon. Nah, lost a lot of time. Yeah, that would be great. Also, like, I don't know why not. like the engine is capable of it.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Too bad I lost like 1.5 times in Tascari. Never mind. It's never too late to come to the PC side, Tommy. Twinny. Also welcome to the stream. How are you on this lovely day? Okay. He sent us Curry next try. Good. Not much better, but at least a bit better. Okay, 46.2, 46.8.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
46.2 would be mad. That's McLaren territory. Let's try one more lap. Gained a lot of time in the chicken part, lost some at the exit. Always hard to tell which is faster. It looks like this one. But this one can result you to lose places in a race. Although this is a quali, not a race, so it's a different argument. Okay. Tires are not fresh, definitely. Never mind. I'm fine with that 48.6. 46.8. Yep. Tires are not up to this lap. Still even lower the fuel load by... Well, let it leave it there. I said I will save it with 5 TC. Okay. Let's save this setup. And I am going to make a half an hour break and we'll come back at 8 o'clock, which is 20 minutes from now, because we will practice with my league mate on a wet track with dry tires. Yep, you heard it right. But since it's a mixed race, it has to be done. So I need to make one round in beautiful lighting for the intro video and
Green light,
picture.
green light. Go, go, go.
So one quick round in hot lap mode with nice sunrise. Yep, this is sunrise. hopefully in the Ascari there will be nice lighting, because that's where no, the drift only belongs to the raw pork. Nothing else deserves beautiful drift pictures. Raw pork is the best. Do you know what picture this one deserves? A crashed one. Or upside down. Yeah. Okay, lighting is very dull here. I need to make another run with different time, like afternoon. 8 o'clock, maybe? I think that's too late. 7? Oh yeah, the Jag does. You are right. Jag always have a special place in everyone's heart. If not, then that heart is broken and too dirty to live. I will make a Jag drift setup. Don't know how. Like what it needs to be fun to drift with, apart from a round wheel, but I will make one. I promise. And I won't make an April Fool. I mean, I won't wait until April Fool. It's a Jag. I don't know why I brake, I could just go straight. Do you know what else should have I done? Lowered the rear right height a lot, so maybe there will be sparkles. Never mind. Still down here. Okay, there's a patch of light and there's a few some here. That will be fine. Okay, that should be fine for the photo. Fun is a bit of a stretch, but it was successful. I did a 47.23, I don't remember, race lap time, and a 46.87 hot lap, quali lap time. So yeah, that's like successful enough for me. Now I make a quarter of an hour break, and then I will come back with my league mates to do wet racing with dry wheels, dry tires. Like there will be a 4 hours of endurance race at Saturday, and it's mixed, so there's a big chance of we have to drive a few minutes in the wet. Like if there's a 5-minute shower of rain, we will have to drive it in with dry tires, and that needs some special training on Nürburgring there, because the curbs are super slippery in that way. So be right back soon, and wish you a nice afternoon or evening until that.